Kapla, and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I am the Big B82 and this is part 21 of my KDF 2021 Recruit Tactical Officer. We're about to undertake the next mission in the Cardassian Struggle, the mission Jabberwocky, where we're going to go and return the Orb of Possibilities that we captured from the Pataks that were the true way, as they continue to chase us all the way here to Bajor. But we will turn our disruptors to them, and we shall send their ashes and souls to Grefor. I shall hail for the mission, and then we shall begin our glorious battle.
You have recovered the Orb of Possibilities from Gul Kardec. No doubt you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathor. I have notified Vedic Kryn. She is waiting for you in the temple.
Okay, let's accept.
How can I help you?
And we need to approach Bajor. There we are. And let's begin. Jabberwocky. But we shall do our battle log. Battle log. We have the Orb of Possibilities and the cowardly True Way are chasing us to Bajor. I got tired of running and we'll meet the cowards in battle. Today is a good day to die. And we will meet them in battle. I have that master's technology, by the way. I will probably be donning it at some point. I also have a space set I can use as well. But to battle first. Sir. We have arrived in the Bajor system, sir. We are. Sir, I'm detecting Cardassian wolf signatures as the True Way. They are hailing us on screen.
I am Gul Mutak of the Kriegar, Adjutant General to Gul Kardec. You are carrying stolen property belonging to the True Way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Are you insane? We are in orbit of Bajor. We're going to have ships here in a moment. He cut off communications, powering their weapons while your orders, sir. How Deep Space Nine?
Sarah's here.
Commander, we have been ambushed by the True Way in orbit of Bajor.
In the orbit of Bajor? But how could they? Nerve of the... Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
Thanks. We'll hold out as long as we can. Decky classes, you cowards.
Good. You're still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
I appreciate your zeal, Commander, but let's not get carried away. Kapla!
That's the last of them for now. I will remain in orbit while you return the orb, just in case.
Thank you, Commander. Are you ready to bring down, sir? Let's bring down. Vedic Kryn indicates she's waiting for you in the temple. Acknowledged. The wisdom of the prophets. Speak with Vedic Kryn.
How may I help you?
I am here to return this orb to the temple.
Wonderful. The prophets have smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
It was an honor and a privilege to carry this burden.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
With pleasure, Vedic Kryn. I have returned the Orb of Possibilities.
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
I don't understand.
What has been returned does not belong. We must travel backward.
When we gaze in the mirror, we see our faces as others do, but reversed.
Your task abides. You have recovered an orb. Now you must return it.
As you must return.
I would be honored to know what the prophets shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
It was very cryptic, but they seemed to suggest that this was not their orb, that I must return it elsewhere. Oh shit, my controller decided to double click there. Elsewhere, but the orb of the prophets, but it is an orb of the prophets. Where could it be? Unless, are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe? I know very little of it about it myself, but there is a book over on that table there by Vedic F, describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you. I've been fascinated by the existence of this so-called mirror universe ever since our recent contact with it. I have interviewed the emissary, Colonel Kira, and others about their experiences with the mirror universe, but many questions remain. It seems the mirror universe has prophets, but are they the same prophets? There is no mention of the either celestial temple, and certainly the mirror Benjamin Sisko was no emissary. I shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the mirror universe. The Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, the deciding factor was political. The Federation has quarantined any access to the mirror universe, and Bajor is seeking membership. I will continue my research by interviews, but my questions remain unanswered. I feel I have no choice but to renounce my seeking the Assembly and pursue entrance to the mirror universe on my own. I don't have the technological prowess to create one of those multi-dimensional devices myself, but I have an engineer friend who owes me a favour. I am lucky to be alive. I managed to cross over to the mirror universe, but Terek Nor, as they call Deep Space Nine, has been taken over by the Terran Rebellion, and they're using it as a base of power, intending to reassert their control over the Bajor sector. Bajorans are not trusted, and they are used mostly for mining and ore processing. A cruel irony given the Bajor's history in both universes. But I was able to join with the Bajoran workers and get some of my questions answered. The Bajorans in the mirror universe are much like us, and it sounds like as if their prophets are almost similar. They have orbs such as we have here. However, to them the celestial temple is a myth or a metaphor, not a physical place such as ours. I don't know if this is because it simply hasn't been discovered, or if the prophets of that universe have sealed themselves away from them for some reason. The only way I can find out is either to cross over with a spaceship or to somehow procure one there. I have received a curious message from somebody from the mirror universe offering me assistance. Note, shortly after making this entry, Vedic F disappeared and was never heard from again.
Sarah's here.
We believe the orb is from the mirror universe. We think we can pass into it through the anomaly we found earlier.
Acknowledged. Be careful. The mirror universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe. And you will be cut off from any support here.
I appreciate the concern, Commander, but we'll be fine. Are you ready to beam up? Yes, beam up and set course for the Badlands.
Sarah's here. What is your status?
We have entered the Badlands and are heading to the anomaly.
Acknowledged. Keep comm lines open as long as possible.
Acknowledged.
We have limited intelligence on the mirror universe, but from what we know, it appears the Terran rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
I am Gul Haneri of the Torn, Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are not welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Relax. Do you realise that none of that shit actually works? I'm a Klingon and warrior. You think I'm gonna let you board my ship?
I believe Gul Kardec must have...
Sir, I believe we can activate a portal by activating the portal by bombarding it with tachyon radiation. Make the necessary modifications with the deflector dish. Alright, let's go. Mirror Universe are making a return soon in the upcoming expansion on the PC. With an updated model for Lita.
Greetings. I am Captain Lita of the Terran Empire. What a pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gul Kardec said you might be along, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take the chance. Surrender. Now. And I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We will never surrender.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You can try. our Klingon warriors are. Glorious victory! We are clear to walk to Bajor. And then let's go. Mirror Bajor. My blade is itching to gain some new blood for the Empire. We've arrived on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. From what I'm able to pick up from the comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and has been occupied by them again. We should be on guard. Acknowledged. Come! Die! The Klingons! Sir, they appear to be true way soldiers. Could they have followed us through the portal? I believe it's more likely they were Gul Kardek's troops waiting for us. Lita.
Gul Kardek was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable. Terran forces, attack the invaders! I want them alive. Guards! Guards!
You will die with honor. I will give you a warrior's death.
We will meet again. Soon.
Gul Kardek.
You have interfered with my plans for the last time.
Wait, what?
Stop! Fighting is not permitted here.
This is not your affair.
Changeling. Oh, I like that. The Bajoran citizen just calmly walking past.
Thank you. I feel much better. But a changeling? Here, we only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose for your visit?
I have come to return your orb. Ah, again. The Orb of Possibilities. But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Bajor. However did you come to buy? Never mind. The prophets teach us not to look at workings too closely. Don't just stand there. Place it on the altar.
From Kardec to Palat, I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans. They have stolen the Orb of Possibilities. I assume they have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe, where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devos system in my stead. Coordinates are attached.
Yeah, we can also find out there's the alternative book here, which also tells us the story of the other universe. There is another universe that lies alongside ours. There have been several crossover events throughout the centuries. These interactions have often been pivotal to our history. I was unable amidst the recent turmoil to interview people directly about their experiences with the beings from the other universe. Terran Rebellion took over Deep Space Nine and subsequently reoccupied Bajor, and weren't very interested in the questions of a pesky Vedic. The discovery of the Celestial Temple in their universe led to the discovery of the Celestial Temple in our universe. This left us many questions. Why weren't these events synchronized in both universes? Are there other secrets that we could learn from these other universes? I shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the other universe. Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, the deciding factor was political. The Terran Empire considers the secrets of crossing to the other universe a state secret. Bajor is already struggling under their thumb, and the Vedics don't want to create any further problems. I've abandoned my attempts to cross over at this time, and instead am simply trying to make contact with the other universe. Perhaps, if I contact my counterpart, we could join forces. I've managed to make contact with my counterpart in the other universe. I didn't reveal my identity, but I offered my assistance. Should I make the crossover? My counterpart revealed many things about the other universe. The Bajorans are part of the Federation, a peaceful and seemingly weak counterpart to the Terran Empire. The Cardassians occupied Bajor in their universe. The Celestial Temple led to the Gamma Quadrant, where a race called the Dominion dwelt and fought a war with the peoples of the Alpha Quadrant. Among this empire called the Dominion, the leaders were species that called themselves the Founders, but others called them Changelings. A being called Odo, who worked on their Terran Nor, was originally one of these creatures, but did not know his own origin. Their basic form appears to be liquid, but they shift or virtually any form. The ability of these changes to take the shape of various key personnel cause the other peoples no end of problems. I must notify the Assembly of my findings. Note: after reporting these findings, Vedic F disappeared after under mysterious circumstances. Foul play was suspected, but never proven. So he was killed. Anyway, let's return the Orb of Possibilities.
Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom? I am a seeker of knowledge.
You don't like a seeker of knowledge, you like your own drugs. I have returned the Orb of Possibilities. Again.
We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance.
Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return.
But we shall restore the balance as you did.
You have returned our orb.
Now you must return.
So, what just happened? You opened the orb case and suddenly everything went white and we appeared on the Macau in orbit of Bajor, and we appear to be back in our own universe. I believe the Mirror of Prophets returned us. I must consult with Riddick Kryn.
Greetings. I did not see you enter the temple.
I believe the Mirror of Prophets returned me here.
Indeed. I know little of the Mirror Prophets, but if they are like ours, then this is a great honor. Rarely do the Prophets interfere so directly. I take it your mission was a success?
Yes, the orb is back in its proper place.
Then you have the gratitude of 2 Bajors. May the Prophets continue to smile upon you.
Thank you, Riddick Kryn. Okay, so let's speak with the commander.
So, Gul Kardec was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. However, the orb has been returned to the Mirror Universe, and you have returned to ours. Nevertheless, we must stop this alliance before they can do any further damage. We shall analyze the pad you retrieved to see if we find this Ketracel White factory.
Okay, see the reward.
How can I help?
Congratulations, Captain.
And that is that. So when we return in part 22, we'll be doing the mission, the factory, that one, and we'll be heading to find out what the Alpha Dominion's plans are. Until then, I'm the Big B82. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up, and I will see you in part 22. Until then, Kapla, long live the Empire.